Ladies, I have today for you some office-friendly fragrances that won't get you in trouble with HR, but a couple of them just might have Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, or Mike, or even Malik and Peter at the copy machine sniffing on you because, girl, you gonna smell good while you're at the office. You won't be offensive, but you will smell delectable. If that's something that interests you, then stay tuned. Hello, my fellow fragrance lovers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and on this channel, I talk about nothing but over-the-top, fabulous fragrances. And if that's something that interests you, then please continue to watch. For all of my new subscribers or new viewers, thank you for watching me. If you see something or hear something that you like, and you think that you would enjoy joining us on this channel, then please feel free to subscribe. To all of the ladies that's used to me and my shenanigans, hey y'all, listen, okay? I have for you today some office fragrances, and I have quite a few, so grab a snack, get a drink, piece of paper, pen. You might want to take some of these down because I do have a wide selection, and because I have so many, let's just get into the fragrances. This first fragrance, I'm going to tell you, I'm starting out with my absolute favorite, and that is none other than the lovely Confetto. Y'all, the very first time I smelled this fragrance, well, as you see from the dent in the bottle, it is a love. It is definitely a love. I love this so much that I actually got the body cream to go along with it. This, ladies, is an almond fragrance, and when I tell you it's amber, it's vanilla, it is powdery, it is musky, it is absolutely stunning. When I tell you, the almond in this is beautiful. It's a little musky, but when it dries down, OMG. Talking about longevity, this fragrance, I want to say she performed. When I say she brought everything she needed to bring and then some, she brought the then some, okay? The then some. She owes me nothing because she gives what she's supposed to give, when she's supposed to give it, how she's supposed to give it, at all times. She will never let you down. Now this next little beauty right here, this one is a tuberose bomb, and that is none other than Tubereuses Imperiale by BDK. This one took me by surprise. This was a blind buy, and I had never sprayed it. I had never smelt it. This fragrance right here, she's very creamy, very sweet, very powdery. This fragrance is beautiful. You can wear her. Listen, this could be a signature scent in my opinion. It's just that good. Just that non-offensive, just a beautiful, beautiful tuberose fragrance. You definitely have to like tuberose, but it's not the regular tuberose. This is a very creamy tuberose. It's, oh my God, some amber in this. It's gorgeous, ladies. It's definitely worth you getting your nose on. That's BDK Tubereuses Imperiale. Gorgeous fragrance. Now this next fragrance, I got this last year, and I really don't hear a lot of people talking about her. And she is so underrated. Like, this fragrance to me it's a beautiful fragrance that's perfect for fall, winter. That is none other than Fantasia Veneta by Bvlgari. Y'all, this warm, spicy, fruity, beautiful purple in a bottle fragrance is a stunner. I got it at Bloomingdale's, and when I went to Bloomingdale's, I was, just looking. I didn't really go in with anything in mind. And I said, show me something different that, everybody is not talking about. And when the sales rep showed me this, and I smelled the spices, I smelled the fruitiness, I just smelled the goodness in this fragrance. And the bottle, y'all, the bottle just gives me life. It's two of my favorite colors, the purple and the red. She spoke to me as soon as I saw her. And I had already made up my mind. I was going to get this one, even if I didn't like the juice inside it, because I like the colors of the bottle. Now, this next one, y'all, is a favorite of mine. She's a staple in my collection. I wear this fragrance year-round. But for the most part, I pull her out as soon as it starts getting cold. And that is none other than Royal Princess Oud. Listen, this powdery oud little beauty, as you see, I use her. Yeah, she's gotten used. It's a floral, woody fragrance. It's warm, it's spicy. The oud in this, ladies, if you're not used to oud, or you don't care for oud, or you're afraid of oud, this oud is so gentle. Oh my gosh, she's so gentle. You know that it's there, but it's not loud, it's not offensive. It's just got just enough ooh in it to make you say, dang, that smell good. Yes, that's Royal Princess Oud. I love this fragrance. I absolutely love her. Like I said, you can wear this year round, but for the most part, I pull her out as soon as it starts getting cold because I find that she just blooms in cold weather. If you have her, let me know. What do you think of her? Because this fragrance to me, she is everything. I hate to see her go because I promised this to Dr. Rose. I got to get another bottle, but I just needed to spray her one last time before she goes bye-bye. Definitely appropriate for the office because she's non-offensive. But they will know that you're in the room, but you will not offend anyone by this fragrance. Now this next one is by one of my favorite houses, and that is none other than Delox by Tiziana Terenzi. This sweet, rosy, coffee fragrance, ladies, have you ever smelled it? Because if you haven't, this fragrance to me, it's a little musky. It's not so coffee heavy that you smell like, you know, a walking Starbucks to me. But you definitely smell it, but it's blended so well. Oh my gosh, it's blended so well. The coffee is just smooth. Have you had one of those coffees that, I mean, it's just smooth and it's just good to the very last drop. This Deluxe right here, it dries down to an amazing, amazing fragrance. And she is worth every dollar spent. That is Deluxe by Tiziana Terenzi. Now this next fragrance, ladies, this one really caught me by surprise. I was in Nordstrom's. I wasn't looking for anything in particular, and the bottle caught my attention. And I said, well, let me just check that one out and see what it's all about. See if the fragrance is as pretty as the bottle is to me. And the fragrance that I'm speaking about is none other than Signature by Mont Blanc. This fragrance right here is so beautiful to me. This could be a signature fragrance, in my opinion. This fragrance, it could be worn every day. Like, you couldn't possibly offend anyone by wearing this fragrance, in my opinion. It's a yellow floral. It's musky, it's sweet, it's powdery. It's got some amber in it. It's stunning. It really is stunning to me. Now, I will say this, the longevity on this one was not that great on my skin. I think it may have lasted maybe 5 hours, and that's probably giving it a lot. But, you know, considering that I work from home, you know, it was not a big deal. I just ran upstairs and topped it off. You know, it was no big deal to me. But you would probably definitely want to make a decant of this one if you're going to wear this one. Unless, you know, it performs better on your skin than it did than mine. Now, it did hold to my clothing, but I didn't smell it after like 4 hours on my skin anymore. This is a beautiful fragrance. Like I said, it can be worn every day. Non-offensive, perfect for the office. You don't have to worry about anyone saying that your fragrance is too strong. They'll just know that you wear a very soft, feminine fragrance and that it smells good. This next fragrance, when I say it captured my heart along with my coin, no, correction. It captured my dollars. Coins came nowhere into the picture. This captured my dollars. The fragrance I'm speaking about is none other than Lovely Patchouli 55 by Krigler. This fragrance is spicy, it's sweet, it's woody, it's stunning. This fragrance, oh my gosh, this fragrance is so beautiful to me. It's a little musky, but I do smell the woodiness, and I actually love a woody fragrance, to be honest. I really do enjoy a woody fragrance. But it also has some leather in it. But the leather, ladies, is blended so perfectly that even if you don't like leather, the way the leather is blended into this fragrance, it's in the base. It is simply stunning. I think the leather really is what gives it that oomph to me. In my opinion, the leather is what gives it that oomph, because otherwise it would probably be, you know, an okay fragrance. But the leather, baby, the leather wakes this up, because that's what I smell in the base the most. But it's so soft, it's so alluring, it's so beautiful. Even if you don't like leather, it's so soft. It really is what makes this fragrance as beautiful to me as what it is. Now, these fragrances are very pricey. I'm not gonna even lie, they're very pricey. This is the 100 ml bottle, and they make two sizes, a 50 ml and a 100 ml. But in my opinion, you might as well get the 100 ml. The only difference is, I think the difference is like a difference of $125. And to me, I'm like, shoot, I could just save up $125 more and get that extra 50 ml and be finished with it. Especially if you are a heavy sprayer, it's worth it. Now, this next fragrance that I want to tell y'all about, Veronica told me about this fragrance, y'all. And at first, I was like, man, it sounds like something that I don't really like. But when I first sprayed it, y'all, I was like, that didn't give what I thought it was supposed to give. It's okay, you know. I'm gonna put it on the shelf, and if I spray it, fine. If I don't spray it, that's still fine. Well, this is how much I'm spraying of Qasamat by Rassasi. Y'all, this fragrance knocked my socks off. Look at the dent in the bottle. What does that say to you? Not only did this fragrance show me that it was everything that Veronica says it was, but it proved to me that it was worthy to be in my collection. I wore this on a hot day, and when I tell you, the wind caught this fragrance, and I was like, what is that beautiful smell? Totally forgot what I had sprayed, first of all. And I was like, something smells really good. Man, when it came back to my remembrance, I was like, well, first of all, that's you. But then I was like, but what did I spray this morning? Then it dawned on me, I sprayed Qasamat. Ladies, this fragrance, it's woody, it's powdery, it's musky, it's oud. It's got a little leather in the background, but the leather is so far in the back that you can smell it, but you can't really detect that it's so pungent that you would be turned off by it. The leather really does wake this fragrance up, in my opinion. It gives it that oomph that it needs. It's a beautiful fragrance. Now, do I wear this for elegant affairs? No. I don't. For me, it's not elegant affair worthy. I wear this as a basic fragrance, to be honest. I wear this on any given Monday through Sunday. I mean, it's however I'm feeling on that day. But as you see, I do wear it. I did wear it a lot this summer. So much so that I bought a backup bottle. I like it that much. So Qasamat by Rassasi is definitely worth you getting your nose on. Please don't misjudge it the way I did, because I was like, you know, it's an inexpensive fragrance. It's probably not going to be that good. She showed me that she is that good. Now, this next fragrance, I heard about this fragrance from, again, my girl, Perfume Lover 80. She talked about this fragrance non-stop. And again, I said, girl, is it that good? Like, because you talk about this joker so much. The fragrance I'm talking about, y'all, is The Chronic. The Chronic by Byron Parfums. Ladies, this fragrance, everything that Terry said this fragrance was, it is. This fragrance is creamy, it's sweet, it's a little spicy, it's musky. It is just good. Perfect fragrance to wear to the office, non-offensive. I mean, you will be smelling good all day. This fragrance, I believe it lasted about 6 or 7 hours on, but it lasted, you know, like 2 days on my sweater. But when I tell you, it is a beautiful fragrance. It really is a beautiful fragrance. It's worth you getting your nose on. Now, I do know that they changed the packaging. This is the old packaging. The new packaging bottles, they are beautiful. They're red and blue, Mula Mula and The Chronic. This is the old one, but the fragrance, I don't believe they changed the formulation, but it is a gorgeous fragrance worth you getting your nose on. In my opinion, it's not beast mode. It's just the perfect fragrance that could be an everyday signature fragrance if you chose for it to be. She stands out wherever she goes. Now, this next fragrance, I found it when I was actually in Florida. I wasn't looking for anything in particular. You know, I was just browsing around in the store. I stumbled upon this particular fragrance, and I have heard Sheree Lewis talk about this particular brand. Since I purchased the fragrance, I have seen it on her channel, but at the time when I purchased it, I had never heard anyone talking about it. And this fragrance that I'm talking about is none other than Nightfall by Malul. This fragrance right here is a white, floral, sweet, beautiful, creamy, just gorgeous fragrance. This fragrance, y'all, the vanilla in this fragrance really stands out. It's a little woody, but it's also a little powdery. And it's not so powdery that, you know, you can't stand it, especially if you don't like powdery fragrances, but it is gorgeous. It's a beautiful fragrance, definitely worth you getting your nose on. That is Nightfall by Malul. Again, an everyday fragrance that you can wear to the office. Perfect, non-offensive, smells good. I can't remember what the longevity of it was though, so I won't speak on that, but I do know that it is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. worth you getting your nose on. Now this next fragrance, when this fragrance first came out, y'all, I searched high and low. It was constantly sold out. I was so irked. I mean, I must have gone to like 4 or 5 different stores because I'm like, it's a Jo Malone fragrance. I mean, come on. It's a little Jo Malone fragrance. And the fragrance I'm talking about, y'all, is Scarlet Poppy. This little baby right here, I searched far and near and far to get my hands on this fragrance. This fragrance is a floral, fruity, powdery, little amber, almondy balm. Beautiful fragrance. I mean, the almond note is really what captured my attention. I love the almond note in this fragrance. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It is so, so gorgeous. And then the dry down on this fragrance, oh my gosh, simply stunning. This fragrance will actually transition well over into like a happy hour. Like if you're going out with some co-workers after work, this will be a gorgeous fragrance to wear to a happy hour after work. She will stand the test of time. This fragrance did last on my clothing. I did have to top it off. I think it was like after maybe 5 hours. But again, sometimes my skin eats up a fragrance, sometimes it doesn't. That's why I'll typically spray Molecule 01 on top of it. I do spray Molecule 01 on top of this one just to make sure that it will last for me. But on my clothing, it does last. But on the skin, forget about it. My skin will eat it. Your skin might be totally different than mine. But this fragrance, oh my God. It is simply stunning. If you have this fragrance and you like it or you don't like it, leave me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on Scarlet Poppy by Jo Malone. Now this next fragrance, y'all, this fragrance, I actually got a sample when I went to Bloomingdale's. And I was looking for just something different, but I didn't know what I wanted. I just knew that I wanted something different. And I purchased this at the same time that I got the Fantasia Veneta. And the fragrance is by Bvlgari, and it is none other than Goldea, and it's called the Roma NightAbsolute, because there's 2 of them. This is the Absolute, but there's also another one that is not. It's just the Roman Night. This gorgeous fragrance right here, oh my gosh, please don't sleep on this fragrance. Please don't sleep on this fragrance. This fragrance, y'all, is a white floral. It is musky. It is powdery. It is fruity. It is sweet. The vanilla stands out in this fragrance. This fragrance, oh, it is so gorgeous. This is a gorgeous white floral. I don't really hear a lot of people talking about it. I really wish I had purchased a bigger bottle. But because I have so many fragrances in my collection, I was like, let me just get the, the 50 ml, call it a day. But in the grand scheme of things, I really wish it had gotten 100 ml. But, I have not really put a big dent in it. So maybe that was for the best. But this fragrance is definitely worth you getting your nose on. Oh, stunning. Perfect fragrance for the office. I mean, it's just a gorgeous fragrance. Now, would I wear this to like going out after work? Probably not. Like I would probably want to wear something different. But like just every day wearing it to the office, a gorgeous fragrance, y'all. Definitely worth you getting your nose on. And that, ladies, is the end of my office friendly fragrances. I hope you have enjoyed what I have brought to you. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. If you have something different that you think that I might like in my collection, please leave me a comment. Let me know. And until we get together and chit chat and chop it up and talk about the over the top fabulous fragrances, I'll talk to you soon. You guys take care. Bye now.